Ford's Escape has all the credentials to make it a top-selling, medium-sized SUV. It offers the choice of petrol or diesel engines, four-wheel drive or two-wheel drive, or manual or automatic transmissions. The only issue, it seems, is that Ford Australia is unable to give the Escape the sales traction it deserves. There's not too much about the Ford Escape that you can really criticise. There's plenty of room for you, your passengers and your holiday gear. In fact, in the real world, there's precious little difference in boot room across these four SUVs. And when it comes to quoted figures, the Escape's maximum space, with all seats folded, is second only to the new Volkswagen Tiguan. It's not all perfect though. The driver and front passenger seats are nicely cosy, but they sit passengers almost uncomfortably high. This will be fine for some people, while others will get the feeling of being perched on top of the car, not inside it. I have to admit I'm not really a fan of the Ford Escape's touchscreen functionality. It requires you to take your attention off the road. You can't always hit the point you want to on the screen. The dash is overdone too. It's got lots of unnecessary bumps and bulges, and the functions are sometimes less than intuitive. For example, the cruise control switches on the steering wheel require a bit of blind fumbling. The ride quality is really good. Noise levels are low. It's a nice car to do a long distance cruise in. The 2-litre EcoBoost engine's 178 kilowatts and its hefty 345 newton metres of torque easily overcome the Escape's relatively heavy body. The way the car drives is pretty reassuring too. The steering feels communicative, there's good grip through the corners, and the suspension is set up for a composed, European-style ride. If there's one noticeable downside to the Escape, it's the fuel economy. On our test, the Escape was the only vehicle with a fuel consumption of more than 10 litres per 100 kilometres. As far as safety is concerned, the Escape is well covered, with 7 airbags and a 5-star ANCAP safety rating. But you do have to pay extra, even in the top-shelf titanium, for new technologies such as autonomous emergency braking, blind spot monitoring and adaptive cruise control. To get these, you'll have to pay an extra $1,300, which I would definitely recommend. No, the Ford Escape is not the winning mid-sized SUV here. It is overshadowed, not by all but some, in a group of cars that have either been recently renovated or, in the case of the Volkswagen Tiguan, are virtually all new. The Ford Escape might not have been judged the winner in this case, but it's certainly no loser.